Ellsbury now. He prepares to lead off this game. Getting set to look at the first pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Better to go after the fastball when a guy has quality secondary pitches. Even though it's down to the zone, you've got to swing at that.
No balls, 1 strike. Hernandez. Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Ellsbury.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you're doing all the right things.
And that's a nice way to keep that pitch count down, right in the zone. And Dustin Pedroia up. One out, bases empty. And he delivers. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, Gary, his great speed comes into play offensively in a lot of different ways. And, you know, the infield going to have to play more shallow because of that speed.
Now here's a grounder towards the hole. And he steps on first. That's the second out. Got a chance to check out the Mariners on the defense. And Steve, individual factors out there.
Well, Adrian Beltre can make all the plays. He's especially good at the slow roller play, Gary.
And it's David Ortiz at the plate. Batting .276. 2 outs, bases empty. Curveball is over for a called strike.
Well, that kind of break on the curveball and that kind of location, it can lead to success. That was a good pitch right there.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And he's there to retire the side. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Top of the lineup coming up. And Josh Beckett is the pitcher. He gets settled in for Boston. So, Steve, what's he got in store for Seattle hitters today?
Well, Beckett, with his over-the-top delivery, has 4 high-quality pitches. That 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer to get the ground balls, a curveball, and a changeup to keep the hitters off balance.
First pitch on the way to Ichiro. That's one away. And sponsored by State Farm, let's see how the Mariners look in their lineup. Steve, who do you keep an eye on there?
Well, Ichiro, you know, is one of those guys, a slap hitter. He's almost running on his way out of the batter's box. He gets so many infield hits that way.
We've got Jeff Clement in the box. Nobody on base, one away. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. This one towards Bay. Out number 2.
They had the outfield swung around to right that time, so they had a long way to go to run that ball down.
Take a look at the Red Sox defensively.
Well, Gary, they're not a very good defensive team. They're last within their division, so they're going to have to get it done with their pitching and offense.
And we're going to see Beltre here. 2 outs and nobody on. And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's on 1. Kicks and throws. That's a strike and an 0-2 count. And Beltre now, be careful of the K. Swing and a chopper, foul ball. A swing and a miss, strike 3, but a chance at first. He throws. No, and he got him. What a throw. He gets the play at first base.
And Gary, as soon as the pitcher lets go of the ball, he knows what can happen in this situation. He's hoping his catcher can stop it and get the out in time. Great heads-up play.
There's a big 2 right there. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. No runs put up yet here in Seattle. Meat of the lineup coming to the plate. Playing under some nice weather today, at least cool weather. Still need to keep those pitching hands warmed up, though. And we get back to it now. And here's Kevin Youkilis.
Boy, strikeouts can kill rallies, and that's why this guy is so important. He's a blender, that contact hitter in the lineup who always seems to put the ball in play.
Chop foul to the left side. No balls, 1 strike. Hernandez. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Youkilis, a dangerous 0-2 hitter, though.
Gary, you talk about that guy who can continue to get the rally going. That's the contact hitter. Those swings and misses where a guy strikes out, the rally just seems to stop with that kind of guy.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
You know, sometimes in the bat you go 5, 6, 7 pitches as they start to foul off the 0-2 count. I like that he went right at him aggressively, strikes him out on 3 pitches.
And it's Mike Lowell, part of the offensive lineup for Terry Francona here. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to left center. And that sets down Lowell. That's the 2nd out of the inning.
They shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
And J.D. Drew up. Base is empty with 2 outs. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Well, this guy has an explosive fastball today. I think the hitter is going to be looking to get a read on it. If they can catch up to it, he can deliver some of the power.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And Betancourt picks it up. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. And now on to the bottom half of the 2nd. Valentine at the plate. Batting .239. He'll start the home half of the 2nd. A swing line to left center. And there it is. That's their first hit of the ball game.
It's all about getting base runners, and it's even better when you don't have any outs, and could be the start of a big inning.
And in the batter's box, LaHare. No 1 out and a runner on first. Beckett kicks and throws. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Take something off that time. In control with the count now. 0-2.
Like Gary clearly had him fooled right there, had him overcommitted, out on the front foot, swings right over the top of the ball.
A line drive toward short. That one gets through for a base hit. The opportunity for offense is right now. Branyan batting now. Well, he gets walked a lot. The American League has him in the top 5. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. He swings on that 0-0 delivery. Misses the fastball. Strike one. Swings over the top, and it's now 0-2.
Takes an awfully big swing at that curveball, just screwing himself right into the ground.
Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
Well, he gets the first out of the inning right there. Now let's see if he can continue to bear down and work his way out of this jam and keep the score tied.
Well, Steve, he's going to have time to think about it. He never got a cut on that at bat.
And right now we're going to take a look at the 2K Sports pitch tracker and how he's been faring against the left-handers today.
Betancourt at the plate, hitting .263. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Swung out and hit. Ellsbury there. It's down, the base hit. There's the throw. Safe at second, not able to make that play. Seattle, here's their shot right now.
Take a look at Josh Beckett's face right now. Look at the concentration out there, Gary.
And you can see he's trying to keep his composure out there, dealing with this bases loaded situation, and 1 away.
That's a tough situation. He can't walk a batter, but he also can't be too aggressive, throwing it over the heart of the plate, give up a home run. Tough work ahead.
Breaking ball, drops low, 1-1.
The best curveballs are the ones that start in the strike zone, then fall out of the strike zone. He couldn't get him to fish for that one, though.
Beckett kicks and throws. He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
Well, the hitter lays off this one and takes the strike, realizing not a pitch he wants in this situation.
There's a swing and a ground ball. It's scooped up. Gets one at second. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time. Seattle, keep that momentum going and stay with it. It's going to be Hewlett. This offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve. Runners at first and third with 2 away. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
That's a great pitch right there. Four-seam fastball. The problem is you lay it right down the middle, you're running the risk he could hit it out of the park.
Here's the 0-1 from Beckett. Lays off that fastball, and it's 0-2. Swung on, hit foul over to the left side.
Elbow.
Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. Second inning, scoreboard lit up, 1 run on. Seattle has the lead, 1-0. And Jason Bay up. He'll get things going here in the third. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
I think this guy's going to be swinging for the fences in this situation. He's exactly the kind of guy that can deliver.
And it's 0-2. Bay will target that strike zone now, not let anything by. I wouldn't be surprised, Steve, in light of the fact this guy is so strong that he may not see much to hit.
Well, they're going to play that dangerous game of maybe trying to nibble on the corners to pitch around him and expand the strike zone. But if they make a mistake, he could make them pay.
It eats him up, but he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it.
Well, this is how you field your position if you're a catcher. Bounce out from behind the plate, pounce on the ball, throw him out at first.
And Bard's in the box, hitting .281. 1 out, nobody on. Hernandez gets set and delivers. Paints the lower outside corner. Call strike 1.
Well, it's all about changing speeds, hitting your spots as a pitcher. That curveball down and away, nobody's going to touch that.
Gets him to commit to that pitch, and he's down 0-2.
Well, the good late movement on that breaking ball had him out in front of it, and he swung right over the top of it. Not very close at all.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strike out, see you later.
And it's Lowry batting. Base is empty and 2 down. Good movement on that pitch. He swings over the top of it. Strike 1.
That's power against power right there. Your best against my best. This time the pitcher wins.
No balls, 1 strike. Hernandez. Line drive. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Seattle still protecting their measure of a lead. And it's Ichiro in the box now. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the 3rd. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Foul ball behind home plate. At the belt, Beckett kicks, throws. Lowell picking it up. Over to first for out number 1.
Gotta like the creativity, trying to get on any way that you can, but just didn't locate that bunt where he needed to beat it out and be safe.
It's going to be Clement now. Last time up, flew out. 1 out, base is empty. Now Bard positions himself. And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's on 1.
Well, now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I think he's going to utilize that changeup to try to get a swing and a miss.
Swung on, line softly behind second base. And Pedroia pulls it in. And it's Adrian Beltre in the box now. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs, base is empty. First one to Beltre. Here's the pitch. This one popped towards the outfield. That'll be in shallow center. That'll do it as they put that one away. Nothing doing here in this half inning. 3rd inning baseball complete. On to the 4th inning. And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat. 3rd-year ball player now. Hernandez gets set and delivers. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses at that fastball.
Look, they haven't scored or gotten a hit, and we're in the 4th inning right now, and they've got to really reconsider their approach at the plate as we move through the lineup the 2nd time around.
Here it comes, and it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protect.
Oh, it's a quality fastball right there, just pounding the strike zone down and away. He had no chance to put that one in play.
He swings and hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Ichiro. 1 away now.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
And Dustin Pedroia up. He's #1 in runs scored in the league. Base is empty with 1 away. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. LaHare. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. David Ortiz, Big Papi up. And the fans kind of move to the front of their seats when he comes to the plate. 1 down, runner at first. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. Tees up for that first pitch and misses. 0-1. Checks him at first. Hernandez gets set and delivered. Good patience as David Ortiz lets that one go by. The count is even.
Gotta like the location here. Pound the bottom of the strike zone. Just misses, but he's in the right spot.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 2 down.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
And Kevin Youkilis to bat. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Two outs and a man on first. Here's the first delivery to Youkilis. Hit in the air to center field. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Seattle still protecting their measure of a lead. Valentin at the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. Now the first pitch. And Beckett gets him swinging on that first strike.
Pretty mighty swing right there. The two-seamer, though, is thrown to get ground ball outs, but couldn't make contact.
There's a swing. Fly ball down the line and left. And that one is in there. His second hit today.
Oh, picks up a base hit right there. Now off to a pretty good inning. Nobody out and runners on base.
And in the batter's box, LaHare. He's 1 for 1 so far. Runner on first. And the first pitch. And Beckett can't get him to swing at that low pitch.
He's not very aggressive on an 0-1 count, Gary, so I think as a pitcher, you have to get in the zone right now. You don't want to go down at 2-0.
The 1-0 now. Liner between first and second. And Pedroia pulls it in. And he'll have to hold at first. And they get it. They turn 2. Great double play right there. Boy, do those help your pitcher.
Hey, why throw it around when you can do it yourself? Great play.
Branyan settling in. He's the team's most walked batter. 2 outs and nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. And Beckett gets him swinging on that first strike. Smacked that one. Long fly ball, but it's foul to the left.
Well, you know what? Don't buy the souvenirs. Wait till one comes into the stands, and he gets one right there.
Better than that, you get to go on TV because you made a great play. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. We've played 4 full here at Safeco Field. Those of you catching up with our ball game, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne. I'm along with Steve Phillips. Major League Baseball right here, 2K Sports. And it's Mike Lowell at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's Lowell's first look.
Strike.
Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
He delivers. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Lowell now will just try and contact.
At 0-2, you're in complete control right now, so I'm throwing him something out of the strike zone to see if I can get him to chase.
Grounder up by Beltre. And that sets down Lowell. And J.D. Drew to bat. Grounded out his last time through. 1 out, nobody on. And he starts Drew out.
Strike.
Expecting something higher that time. 0-1.
Well, he's just spinning himself into the ground right there. That changeup just about stopped at the plate.
That is strike 2. He's behind. Felix Hernandez in charge.
Now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I'm looking for him to go to the curveball and try to punch him out.
Fastball got him 2 down.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam. That pitch comes up and in, but he still should have been able to make some contact with it.
Yeah, Steve, at least enough to drive that ball foul.
But those inside pitches you can do some damage on them if you catch up to it, but if you don't, you're out.
And Jason Bay up. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. Bay gets set. Here's the first pitch.
Strike.
And Hernandez got him to go around on that one. First strike.
He swung like he thought he knew what was coming, but it doesn't matter how hard you swing, you have to make contact.
He delivers.
0-2.
And it's 0-2. Bay will target that strike zone now, not let anything by. Swinging an easy ground ball to short. Beltre in position. Throws to first. Side is retired. No scoring here ending this half inning. Seattle still protecting their measure of a lead. Latter third of the lineup coming up. Betancourt at the plate. He's going to start the home half of the 5th. First pitch on the way.
0-1.
And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's 0-1.
Look at the movement on this pitch. This 12-6 curveball just falls right off the table. Nearly impossible to hit this pitch anyways.
Fastball swung on, can't make contact, and behind on the count 0-2.
Well, he's sitting fastball right here. He gets it, but just couldn't put the swing on it. He wanted it as he's just underneath it.
Now here we go.
Still 0-2. Curveball got him, 1 away.
Oh, Gary, that's a great pitch right there. Great command and control, hitting his spot down and in. That makes it real tough on the hitter.
And we're going to see Chavez here. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch on the way. And Beckett gets him swinging on that first strike. And Bard calls for the pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And he puts that one away for number 2.
They practice pop-up priorities every year. The outfielders call off the infielders. When he can get to it, it's his ball.
It's going to be Hewlett. Struck out swinging last time. 2 outs, bases empty. And here's the first one. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. And Bay grabs that one. Side's retired. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. 6th inning of baseball as we move to the top half. And Bard's in the box. He's ready to start out here in the 6th inning. Hernandez gets set and delivers to the left side. So Bard is set down. And it's Lowry batting. Grounded out last time. Nobody on base, one away. Here's the first pitch. Lays off a called strike of the knees, 0-1.
Look here, as we move to the middle part of this ball game right now, they just cannot mount any offense at all. No hits. And I'll tell you what, this pitcher is just shutting them down.
That is strike 2. He's behind. Felix Hernandez in charge. Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Throw is not in time, and that will be an infield single. And that'll bring up Jacoby Ellsbury.
Well, there you go. There's the first hit of the game, making it into the 6th inning. Pretty impressive performance, and certainly the crowd appreciates his effort.
0 for 2 thus far. Runner at first with one down. And he starts Ellsbury out. Called strike. Hernandez has him 0-1 now.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
He deals. And it's 0-2. Ellsbury cut it down, protected.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Ellsbury.
Well, big strikeout right there, but he's not out of the woods yet. With 2 outs, you got to figure he's got to go right at this guy and leave the tying run on base.
And here's Dustin Pedroia. And he steals off and he gets away with it. He's one of the league's best. Two outs and a man on first. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. This one swung on and driven hard. And that will retire the side. Caught by Ichiro. Steve, we got 3 innings left to go in this ball game. He's got the shutout going. We'll see whether or not he's got enough to go through.
Well, it's a fantastic effort so far. Now it comes down to heart. Does he have the heart to finish it off?
Seattle still protecting their measure of a lead. And a look at the skipper, Terry Francona. His club only separated by 1 run from tying this ball game. Got a plan to get back in. We'll see. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. Beckett kicks and throws. He squares around and he gets this one down.
The smart hitter, before he steps in the batter's box, checks the corner infield, where they're playing, how close they are. And if he sees bunt, you got to be ready when you get your pitch to deliver. Good piece of hitting.
We've got Jeff Clement in the box. Flew out last time. Runner on first base, nobody out. There's a throw over. And first baseman Euclid is checking on him. A runner on first, no outs. Here's Clemens' first look. Shows bunt that time, pulls back though, and it's ball one. Checks him at first, trying to keep him close. He's back on the bag. And now Beckett with a 1-0 delivery. A swing and a miss. Clement can't make contact, evening up the count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Call fastball. Now the count 1-2.
Oh, good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Pitch on the way. And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
On a two-seam fastball down on the way, trying to get the hitter to roll his hands over to get the ground ball. He just laid off, though.
The 3-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss for Jeff Clement, and he's gone.
Well, he had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
And Adrian Beltre stands in. Hard to believe it, but a dozen years have now gone by. 12th Major League season. First one to Beltre. Here's the pitch. And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's on 1.
Well, this is exactly the situation where he's going to pull the curveball out. This guy really struggles with it when he's behind.
Ichiro's going to steal. And he is out, trying to take second.
Well, that's horrible plate discipline right there. I mean, you're squared around. You see the ball coming in. You can't jab at the ball out of the zone. That's why he didn't get the job done.
Beckett kicks and throws. Curveball, strike 3 called. Side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. At the end of the 6th inning. It's David Ortiz in the box now. He'll start things off here in the 7th. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. A smash between short and third. And Beltre gloves that one. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time.
Base is empty, 1 out. And Hernandez can't get him to swing at that low pitch.
What extraordinary effort out of the mound today. I mean, we're deep into this ball game. They've only been able to generate 1 hit against him. His stuff has been phenomenal, and his execution even better.
1-0 on the way. Next pitch misses high for ball 2. He watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike, 2-1.
Listen, he's not one to get too fancy. 2-1 count. He's going to come with a fastball. I'm betting on it.
Two 2-1 pitch. Started to commit, called strike, 2-2. Now the 2-2. And he got him. Strike 3. And now with 2 outs in the 7th. The question is, can he keep this going?
Now, you know what? It's different for every guy, but from what we see today, He is locked in, dominating stuff, and he looks strong.
And it's Mike Lowell now. Ground out victim last time through. Base is empty and 2 down. The pitch.
No ball.
First
One
pitch, a
strike.
slider for a called strike.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Here it comes.
Strike.
That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Lowell now will just try and contact. Here's a swing. Oh, my. That almost got him. I don't know how he got out of the way. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And now that's 7. Count them, 7 shutout innings going.
I think he's got the stuff to do it, Gary. I think he wants to finish the rest of this game. He's got the legs.
Seattle still protecting their measure of a lead. Ryan Roland Smith. They brought him into the game now because of that injury. First pitch.
Ball.
And Beckett can't get him to swing at that low pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there, 1-1.
Well, the hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Here's the 1-1.
Strike.
Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. That's number 8 in the game.
Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just couldn't catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking away.
And in the batter's box, LaHare, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 1 out, nobody on. Now Bard sets up. And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's on 1.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate. But if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
Kicks and throws low, and it's 1-2.
A changeup down to the zone is one of the most effective pitches if used in the right sequence. Nice pitch. The hitter just lays off.
Got him. 9th strikeout of the game. And able to put him away that time on the swing and a miss.
Well, he has a real tendency to break the ball in toward the left-handers up in the zone. You take a look at the 2K Sports pitch tracker. Gives you a good look at that.
Branyan settles in. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. 2 outs and nobody on. And the first pitch. This one foul back. Takes that curve. 0-1 pitch for a strike. 0-2.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him. He's coming at you with the fastball.
Swung on, line to right field. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, 0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Betancourt at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. A runner on first with 2 outs. And the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
As a hitter with a runner on base, you want to stay aggressive. When you fall behind in the count, it makes it difficult to do that.
Here's the 0-1 from Beckett. Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike two.
Well, he struggles with the changeup with 2 strikes, Gary. I'm going to pull the string right here.
Got him. Strikeout number 10 today. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. We're through 7 as we go to the 8th inning now. And J.D. Drew up. He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. And here's the first one. Starts him off with one in there for a strike. He deals. And J.D. Drew looks at that one for a ball to even it up.
Good fastball right there. Let's see what he's going to come back with now.
That misses down in the zone. 2-1. And he delivers. Now J.D. Drew with a 3-1 count. He's in the driver's seat.
That's a power pitch right there. That 4-seam fastball at the knees, just below the zone, though.
The 3-1 on the way. Swings at that fastball. Can't make contact. 3-2. Pitcher loses that battle. Could be costly. That's a leadoff walk.
Well, he couldn't get the hitter to expand his strike zone. Good patience at the plate turned into a base on balls.
Now Jason Bay. No one out and a runner on first. Bay gets set. Here's the first pitch. There's a slurve in there for strike one. Lined right at the second baseman. The pick. Gets one. And they turn the double play. That Keystone area can get a little rough, Steve. Nice turn on the double play.
Just the way they draw it up. Great pivot by the shortstop.
And Bard's in the box. He bounced out his last time. 2 outs, bases empty. First pitch, here it comes. Liner towards the hole, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on. He's trying for second.
Well, look for the defense now to play no doubles with a man on first. They don't want to let this guy come around and score on a 2-base hit.
Lugo is going to come in and pinch run.
When you're looking to generate offense, speed can be an important factor. They bring in the faster base runner now. Let's see if he can do something.
And it's Lowry batting. He singled in his last at bat. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Takes that high one for a strike. 0-1.
Well, I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
On the way. 0-1 fastball and a called strike.
Now that he's established the strike zone down and in, he can elevate a pitch or go with something soft away from the hitter.
Good slurve that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Oh, Lugo trying to steal. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. They're held in check yet again. Scoreless through 8 innings. Seattle still protecting their measure of a lead. To make a defensive change.
Well, this is a good move right here. You're bringing in the better defensive player for the guy who could be a little suspect in the outfield. Defense helps you win games.
And we're going to see Chavez here. And Beckett gets it by, called strike, and it's on 1.
Well, Gary, now that he's ahead in the count, it's probably a good time to go to the changeup.
Here's the pitch. Got him swinging with that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he's a very defensive hitter when the count gets to 0-2, so I'm going to try to get him to chase something out of the zone.
Tries to get him to golf at that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That two-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
Struck him out. That's going to be 11 in the game.
That's a hard-biting curveball right there with great break. Awfully tough to put in play. Swung right through it.
It's going to be Hewlett. He flew out his last time up. Base is empty with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1. At the belt, Beckett kicks, throws. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2.
Well, he's going to have to get started a little bit earlier because this fastball is a little too much for him. He's way behind, swinging right over the top of it.
Got him. That is strikeout number 12. And with that, he sends that lefty back to the dugout.
And Gary, this look at pitch tracker is going to tell us what he's been doing against left-handed hitters in this game.
And we're going to see Ichiro here. Try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Base is empty with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1.
He's not able to center that fastball. He's not picking it up out of the pitcher's hand and reacting properly. He swings right over the top.
Here's the 0-1 from Beckett. Swings over the top on that one, and it's 0-2. Struck him out. 13 Ks, 1 game. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. We're through 8. The 9th is coming up. Pitching. He's come in to close for Seattle.
Well, going to the bullpen right here. That's his chess move. Let's see if it's checkmate.
And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat. And he starts Ellsbury out. He swings, hits a ball to right field. That one's caught.
Well, offensively right now, you've got to force the issue. You're running out of time. You've got 2 outs left in this game, Gary. And I think that from the managerial perspective, he's got to think about putting runners in motion if he gets them on to try to make something happen.
One out, bases empty. Fresh count on Pedroia. Here it comes. He takes that one, and Lowe has him 0-1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that 4-seamer down and away.
Here's the pitch. Strike 2 with that. No balls, 2 strikes. Pedroia now shorten the swing, shorten up on the bat.
That's a great pitch right here. Pounding the strike zone, going up and away. A pitch he could catch up with.
Hit on the ground. And Betancourt gets to it. And that sets down Pedroia.
You know what? You're 1 out away from victory in a very well-played close ball game right here. And listen, you'll take it. A 1-run win is just as good as a 10-run win.
And it's David Ortiz at the plate. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. Base is empty and 2 down. And Ortiz ready for the first pitch. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
At the belt, low kicks and throws. And it's in there, the tying run on board. We like to take a look at our 2K Sports hit tracker once in a while. Let's see how they've done as a team on the field.
And, you know, Gary, what we see here is it's a pretty good contact team. They're not pulling the ball too much, not going the other way too much. They're spreading it around very well. Now, showdown right here. Kevin Youkilis, the guy you want at the plate, one of the most intense hitters in the game.
A runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the first delivery to Youkilis. Hit on the ground. This could be the end. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.
And with a moment here, let's check in.